Hey, I see buildings.
Finally.
Whoops.
Holy crap.
Atlas got powerful, didn't it?
All those lives.
You thought more about the Walter traces?
Yes.
And?
If it's possible, I think I'm gonna try just one more time. I need answers.
What kind of answers?
I still don't really know what exactly happened the night he disappeared. And also the weeks leading up to it. Something went wrong with Atlas, and maybe if I would have been there,
Do you think you could have prevented all of this?
I don't know. It's so hard to even grasp what it became. You know, over the months in the chapel, I started to become alienated with myself. There were days where I wanted to strip this Atlas bullshit off me, where I just wanted to be gone.
I get it.
But this is not what I wanted.
I can see that, Nora. And I think everyone else can too. Come on, we're not far from getting you some answers.
Marlene, back home, does anybody even remember me?
You and Walter were officially labeled as missing after the event. There was so much turmoil after that, I don't think you were thought about for long in the public. The SED, though, had definitely not forgotten. They wanted answers desperately. Guess that's why I'm here. Nobody blames you, Nora. Nobody except you.
What happened after that night at FKE?
Well, it's a long story. What did you even see from the chaos on November 9th?
I heard that people were gathering at the borders. It was uncertain how the party would react, and I saw agents arrive at the FKE. Walter said they took the office apart.
Yeah, you missed the good ending. Eventually, the SED addressed the people later that night. Some of us were able to travel to the west in a controlled way so that there would be no mass panic. And at the same time, plans for big change were announced. Quite a wild ride these days. At FKE, work continued as usual.
This doesn't look very trustworthy.
Yeah, I know. But it should...
What was that?
What do you mean?
Oh my god. Fascinating.
Indeed.
Have you ever seen the inside of these walls?
On my way towards the coast, yes. But I don't remember coming through here. The layout was different. As if everything has been restructured.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. But considering where we are, it actually feels kind of safe in here. Isolated.
I know what you mean. But let's not get too comfortable. I don't trust the peace. I'm sorry.
Be right back.
There's some kind of control panel here.
Will do. Let's get going.
Nora, what was Atlas made for in the beginning?
That is way too complicated to just explain to you. Also classified.
Come on. We're further away from Starseers than we could ever be. Literally dimensions. Roughly, what's the concept?
Well, there's this place. A place so vast, your brain can't comprehend its size. A place with indefinite amounts of doors, each leading into the unknown. A new combination of random atoms and particles every time. And we call that the library.
Right. Yeah, I've heard that term.
Well, you can imagine that there will be a lot of doors. In fact, an amount we were never really able to grasp. But it should be finite, as there are finite amounts of atoms and particles.
But when you say random combinations, what do all these random dimensions look like? What are they made out of?
Pure, chaotic noise. Maybe close to what our universe looked like before stars and planets formed. I don't know.
So where does Atlas come in?
Well, someone, or something, had to find dimensions of use, right? We wanted to connect to dimensions that at least wouldn't kill us instantly in a burning particle hell of randomness. Like this one.
AI.
Sorting dimensions. Atlas was a sorting algorithm. Accessing the library to make sense of it, scraping it for data so we could connect to interesting dimensions. Scraping through limitless dimensions.
I guess it didn't stay that way.
Which is the concerning bit. The Atlas network?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. The Atlas grid. This part of it, these train-like things, they connect Atlas into a hive mind. Moving goods, moving units, feeding information.
And where do they go?
I have no idea. We never really tried to follow their tracks. They split up in so many different directions that it just wasn't doable with our limited resources.
And are they hostile?
Well, with a bit of luck, they are ignoring us. It always depends if they're guarded or not. Come on, let's not draw any attention to ourselves. We need to keep moving.
Wow. That's a view.
See that tall structure over there? That's where we are going. The outpost is near that.
Gotcha.
Let's find a way down here. I don't particularly like heights.
Brent? Hello? It's Nora here.
I hear you loud and clear, Nora.
Oh, it's good to hear your voice. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. It's just... Did you contact me through a different frequency earlier?
No. This is the first radio I've found since we last talked.
Strange.
Brent, what happened?
Well, when I got up this morning, I had some unknown frequencies on my radio that I've never heard before. Strange noises and voices. But they were gone before I could really tune in.
Okay. Was there anything else?
Well, this afternoon I noticed the birds were stressing out about something. All of a sudden, multiple swarms of starlings just ascended up into the sky. It's been some time since the cityscape had anything hostile in it, but something spooked them, that's for sure.
We just arrived in Vevelstad.
Oh, well, you've made good progress, it seems. Vevelstad. Wow. I haven't been there in a long time.
Like, how long?
I was a child. My father sometimes went there for work. He worked in construction. I remember taking the train from Reykjavik in the morning and coming back in the evening.
And you probably wouldn't recognize it, Brent.
I figured. How bad is it?
Eaten up. Whole building's missing. When I was in Reykjavik, didn't you tell me that its inhabitants fled to Vevelstad when Atlas came?
I mean, that's what I heard. The evacuation was pure chaos.
It's just as empty here, Brent. Where is literally everyone?
I don't know, Nora. I just don't know.
Johan, I have to keep this short. The NVHS has started the evacuation early. Everything is happening much faster than we said.
Sorry, Nora. Sorry, Nora. Nora, you look nervous. What is it?
Do I?
Yeah, even more worried than usual.
Wow, thanks. Well, I guess the idea of all of this ending is weird. And so relieving at the same time. I've not been this close to home for ages. How is it back home?
What do you want to know?
I don't know. The closer we get to the center, the more I realize how much I actually missed.
It's very different now. The economy is stable. We have more products made in the GDR than ever before. Hell, most people have a super Trabant.
A super Trabant?
Yeah, it's an upgrade for sure. A lot more modern, much more power, and a proper transmission too.
Wow. Before the 89 incident, just a few days prior, I received the letter that my Trabant application from 1981 was approved.
Those times are over for sure. You'll like it there.
Those weird cables up there. I think we needed to open the gate. Let's go and get it down here.
Okay. Do you think you can handle that by yourself? I saw a radio over there. I'd like to try and contact HQ whilst you're taking care of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. See you in a bit.
there?
Where should the summer lead to? An endless war.
Yes, so. I don't know yet. We're already in Vevelstad. Had some hiccups on the way, but everything's going to plan so far. Yes. I think she will. I'm not sure though. Understood.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great. So, I have to get going. Over and out.
Oh no, not this one again. want to see any of those things again. Ever.
I agree with that.
Marlene, this looks like a dead end.
Just wait and see.
What the hell was that thing anyway?
I have no idea. I've heard colleagues talk about other units I've not seen before, but nothing like that. I'm gonna have a lot of paperwork after this.
What other Atlas units did you hear about?
Well, a few variants of the worker types and such, but most interestingly, someone said they saw a herd of, some type of horse-like animatronics. They call them mules.
Jesus Christ.
I've never seen one, but if I had, I probably wouldn't be talking to you. They've supposedly been clocking in at 40 miles per hour. They're effectively a cannon on legs. If they don't knock you to the ground, they'll disintegrate you with a giant explosive shell.
What is this?
After you.
Transport sequence initiated. Please remain seated. Estimated travel time, 1 minute, 50 seconds. Arrival complete. Please exit.
Feels good to be back home.
Wow. How is all of this even possible? When was all of this built? This is massive. This must have taken decades to build. Marlene, I have so many questions.
Just be patient. All your questions will be answered. We have to get booked in first.
Name?
Marlene Velke.
What about her?
This is Nora Solheim.
Hey, go and let the general know. Please proceed.
He seemed surprised.
Don't forget how long you've been missing, Nora. Everyone knows your name. What will you do first when you're home, Nora?
Oof, I don't know. I'd love to find members of my family. I haven't had contact with them for a long time. Hell, I don't even know where they live.
Understandable.
To be honest, a part of me's scared. Will I even recognize anything? Who's left of the people that I used to know?
It'll take some time to get used to being back, until you can move on from all this. But after everything you've been through, you can do this too.
Thanks, Marlene.
Let me show you something.
What is this place?
Wait, it's...
This is an automated test announcement. Please remain behind the safety line and keep all personal belongings. The time is 12 past 4 p.m.
This is the first of 3 arrival halls. We call it an interdimensional space-time port. Still under construction, as you can see.
It's impressive. But why are they building all of this?
Nora, this dimension is worth visiting for more people. We have a little exhibition down there. You'll see.
Is this the exhibition you talked about?
Yeah, have a look around. What do you think? Isn't it amazing? They have come so far since I was brought in.
I don't know what to think, really.
So, what about Walter? Want to try to talk to him?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You don't have to, Nora.
No, I know, I want to. Let's do it.
All right, this way then. Okay, let's get this thing up and running. Why don't you throw that switch over there?
This is
Incredible, right?
the library. Where do these tracks lead back there? Is this Berlin?
Correct. But we can only keep it open for so long before the sequence needs to be reset.
Right. And these freight cars, what do they transport?
Okay, you can take over from here.
Atlas Connect should be able to rebind the traces.
That's the password?
Wow.
Should we be worried?
I don't think so.
Nora.
Huh?
Nora, it's that you.
Walter? You're alive?
Absolutely. You finally found me.
What do you mean, finally? You just left me out here again.
Nora, I am perceiving things beyond your comprehension. The currents of Atlas, their power, it's indescribable. I'm sorry. You don't understand.
Oh, I think I understand enough about Atlas. What eludes me is what happened on the day you left Berlin.
Still haven't put it together.
Don't do this to me, Walter.
I seized Atlas. On the night of the press conference, the future of the Republic was uncertain. Atlas's future was uncertain. I couldn't risk losing it, so I took the initiative before the SED could.
You hardly seized anything. Atlas destroyed this dimension. It's people. Was that your plan? Our AI was never capable of such violence and destruction before you left. So what exactly happened here?
The Stasi are trying to get me, Nora. They're trying to use me as their middleman. Their little Atlas marionette.
Hey!
How's the tracking going?
We just confirmed. He's at the bastard mines.
Huh. Marlene, what is going on?
Practically impacted.
Hey!
Don't you dare try anything. I'm sorry it had to be this way, but let's be real. If you want to go home, you have no choice but to comply. There is nothing left for you out here.
Officer Velka,
General,
damn fine work. Berlin will be proud.
thank you, General.
I'd like you to assemble a special ops team. Need you to head to the mines and secure the core.
Understood.
And bring her to one of the trucks. We're gonna need her there.
I don't get all this nonsense that's happening in the corner. We've already had too many losses at this place. We should just leave this place behind.
Curious to see where this might lead.
Just more death and destruction.